Gotta avoid the button. I like that. Probably should have waited. What's up, guys? I haven't been doing this channel for a while because it's just been too hot. You know, even though this room is air conditioned, when in July and August and it's 100, it was up to 119. Even though this room is air conditioned, when you're moving, you got to go inside and outside. You're going over there, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's just too hot. Like, you remember when in The Princess Bride, the guy runs the soul-sucking machine. He goes, "I've just sucked 1 year from your life. How do you feel?" And he goes, That's what it's like when it's hot out. And I've been meaning to put a little juice in this air conditioner back here. I just haven't done it. I'm going to do it now. So, give me a sec. Boop-a-boop-a-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo. So it's nice and cool out here. Like when I was trying to work before, right? Like when it's hot out, the damn phone will like overheat. You can't even work. I don't remember if I did a conversion on this thing or not. No, yeah, so on your old R12 systems, you can get this stuff called Red Tech Pro Air 12. And this will replace your R12. That means I'm gonna have to take that's not good. Oh, that, okay, that's good. That might be part of my hard stuff problem right there. Sure isn't helping. Wrench. Everything always takes longer. What in the serious fuck? And this is what I'm talking about, right? I have to constantly go in and out of it, you know, like it might be air conditioned in this one room, but I constantly got to go into that shop. And then, you know, in the summertime, the interior, that's 140 degrees. Just don't wanna go in there. I mean, these two nuts should have been hand loose, and they weren't. Just everything is a clusterfuck, you know? Now, I don't know which one's the high and the low, I can't tell. The system. I think this one's the high. And I'll find out when I check the gauges. You would think I would know, but I don't. And I know I should probably hook up my microphone. Maybe I can. Well, my microphone. Can you guys hear me okay? How about my microphone here? Check these gauges here. I'm showing 50. Let me start it. That froze my hand. That sucks. Wasted a bunch of valuable freon. That sucks a lot. All these goddamn conversion novels. See, this is because of the fucking Democrats. Worried about the ozone. Flowing fluid. And notice how the clutch was cycling and now it's staying on. And you can see, you can actually see the fluid moving inside of this hole. Gotta be careful not to let my hose get up there. Oh yeah. So we're running about 40 on the cold, 150 on the high. Drop it down to 35. Like it's going to need to can. Try wasting some. It's just like 15, 20 bucks a can, something like that. Definitely a lot colder in there. You know, about once every year or so, you got to refill this thing. You just add to it a little. I mean, that's just how it is. Sorry if you can't see good enough. I mean, I put you back further. You just can't hear as well, you know. Now it's relatively cool out here. It's beautiful outside. It's not hot at all. It's like room temperature. Maybe it's 80, I don't know. Yeah, these are really small cans. I mean, these are like 4-ounce cans. So 2 4-ounce cans. But I lost a little there, so. Holding at 40 on the low, 155 on the high. That's perfect. And the compressor is staying on, so I bet it's ice cold in there. You always lose a little when you take it off. stuff nowadays is going to be 134. That uses these adapters. This is a Harbor Freight set, I think. Oh yeah, I could feel the cold air blasting out of that son of a bitch. Woo, that's like cold air. The ambient temperature, like on the side of this thing, 80 degrees. Right. 75 in the car, so coming out of the AC vent, 45 degrees. Oh yeah, baby. 43. Yeah. That's what you want. Let's see what my temperature. Should be rated 98. 95. I'm so cool. Can't get a good reading on it. So yeah, cold air. $160 at the thermostat. That is not where the air conditioning vents are on a Delorean. I installed those there because I like extra air conditioning. Okie dokie. Now, trying to decide if I feel like doing this at all or today. I was going through some of my stuff and I found this high performance blaster coil by MSD. Look how old it is. It's turned yellow. How many volts is this thing? Do it say? Just says high performance coil. just says high voltage. High voltage! 2014 I bought this, according to this sticker. It's got to say how many volts it is. For the MSD 6 or 7, which I don't have, but you know, it may not be worth changing. You know, the Bosch one that's on there, I want to say is 12,000 volts. That's what it says. But it's got the original Bosch coil. And I just thought, you know what, since I had this laying around, maybe it'd run a little hotter, run a little better. Stop. Do not return to the store because you don't know how to install it. It doesn't say, it just says high vibration blaster coil. Normally it'll tell you what the voltage is. Maybe I shouldn't use this. I'm going to save it. I'll give it to my, I'll let my buddy look at it and I'll let him tell me what he thinks before I install it, because it may, I doubt it, but it may only want to be used with their MSD system. I mean, I know what this goes to. I just figured I could. I mean, I'm sure it would be fine, but it may be no benefit, and it might be just a waste of time. I don't know. And why do all this work for nothing, right? I just realized I don't have the comments on. I don't see any comments. It says that I'm live. Let me see. I've got this mounted in a tripod in such a way that I can't see any comments. Share. Here it's there. Top chat, all chat visible. Well, there we go. I didn't see any chat. These aren't made for taking human temps. What's up? Thanks. Okay, so it's working. All right. We'll put this back in the tripod thing that I have here. Let me see if the power's on. Yep, okay. I got a battery pack, like a magnetic battery pack on there. All right. So yeah, I really just had this thing in here because I wanted to charge the AC, and really I need to change out the drive switch, which is sitting right here. This is the drive switch. And inside the drive switch, with this little board. Now this board really runs everything in the car. It's kind of everything connects to this board. So the way this works is all the different components wire into this thing, and it's basically the relay and switch, but it also controls the speedometer and a few other things. And my speedometer has not been working, the digital speedometer. And my time travel event has not been time traveling. And so what I need to do is just swap out that whole switch, but that's a pain in the ass. I ain't got time to do it today because it's 6:30. That clock is wrong. Fuck. Atomic clock wave. Let me see. Well, how do I change the time zone? Pacific. Well, now that says 5:30. Right? And it's 6:30, so it's on daylight savings. How do I turn daylight savings off? What a piece of shit. I'll hold down time. Something says on. How do I turn that off? Off. Still says 5:30. Day RCC. What is on and what is off? Okay, daylight savings off. So actually I need to turn it on. That's what I need to do. On. The fuck? God damn. I am fucking pissing myself off today. Give me a break. I need a break today. Just annoyed. Smells all exhausty in here. And it is beautiful. So beautiful today. If it was like this year round, it would be California. I mean, if only it was like this year round, it would be the most perfect place to live. It's so beautiful outside. It's like just, the best way to describe it is like room temperature. Now it's kind of hot in here now because I was running this car. But now it's got good air conditioning. That's what I needed. Give me a sec. Yeah, this channel is going to be getting pretty busy here soon because I'm going to be doing a lot of work. And I need to get this car out of here so that I can bring the Trans Am in. Because I'm going to be working on this Night Rider car, which is sitting right on the other side of the room. And I've been working on this dash. And this dash, oh my God. By the way, somebody, I forget who it was, but somebody sent me this as a gift. And it's a little neon, let's see how dim, if I make it dimmer, if I make it brighter. So I figured it would wash out on camera. Because it's pink and red. But on camera, because it's bright, you can't tell. If I turn it down, but then if I turn it down, you can't tell what it is. I like it bright like that, but then it washes out. I was going to put it on the wall here. I think it's cool. So I was going to hang it on the wall. What it is it's a depiction, it's a Keith Haring drawing. Keith Haring was a gay artist who died of AIDS in the 90s. He made a lot of art that you see a lot, like if you go to H&M, you'll see his art on shirts. Famously, he made the Hear No Evil, See No Evil, you know. He did that, he did Barking Dogs, like you saw a lot of his stuff on MTV. But he's an artist that I love, that I like, one of the modern artists. And a lot of the stuff that he does, the money they raise goes to AIDS research, so it's very cool. A lot of people don't know this. I don't know if this is public knowledge. I think it is. Eric's brother died of AIDS. A lot of great, you know, people don't die of AIDS so much anymore. You rarely hear about it in the news anymore. Look at everybody kissing Irish's ass because I made a moderator. Look at you bunch of fucking brown nosers. I put these up all over the neighborhood. Fuck yeah. What else? I really got to get all this cleaned up because I need to start working in here. So what I need to do is I need to get this DeLorean out of here. And I need to bring the Knight Rider in. So I got to figure out which orientation I'm going to put it, which direction. Because I got to take a bunch of stuff off of it. I just realized, oh, there's a USB in my pocket. I was just happy to see you. Wow, that thing is warm. So obviously this thing uses a lot of power. That little light. Anyway, it's already 6:30. I don't think I'm going to start on the Knight Rider tonight because I got to go pick up Rachel, who's at a conference, and I got to pick her up about 8 o'clock. But I'll show you what I'm working on. This is one I'm not using. I have a couple different sets of these. So this is a set of pods that would go forward of the dash and the steering wheel, but going rather goes here. So when you're watching Knight Rider, this is how it goes. Right? The thing's heavy. And then you would have the control panels here. Boop, 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 boop. Now this one is from the 3 and 4 season, as it's known. It has these larger lighted push buttons. Now, the one that's going to go on this car is the first, second season versions, which are these, much smaller. They look like this. So there you've got turbo boost, eject. I don't know what this other shit is. It's just stuff they made up, the auto roof, right? Now, the electronics that I'm using for this car are made by an Italian company called ZA Electronics. ZA. And this Italian dude is just the best. I mean, look at how all this connects together. Printed circuit boards. Now, it cost about $4,000 for all these electronics. Because these little pods here, what these do is these connect through the inside of that and you plug in here. You've got speedometer, tachometer, other various gauges. These are 2 TV screens. These are some other gauges. And then what happens is then you've got these other adapters I got from another guy. These are 3D printed and custom made, right? So these will plug into the factory harness of the Trans Am. And then that gets wired into this. So I got to wire all this together. And what'll happen is you'll turn the power on from the switch back here, and it'll activate this and turn it on. And what's great is you wire in your factory gauges into this. So you have, your fuel, your temperature, all of the normal gauges you would have, but some of them are disguised with other names. So you just have to, on this digital thing, it might say like turbine or some shit, right? You just got to know what they are. But you'll have turn signals. And then you'll also have a controller for your scanner. Plus, all of these are wired. There's a little speaker in here. And then, let's see. Well, what there is there's another board that I'm getting that hooks up to a sound board. So I don't think this has the speaker in it. I have to hook that up separate. Unless that's the speaker, or is that a battery? But anyway, the point is when you press these, they'll go beep, boop, boop, DTMF tones, they're called. But I also have DTMF tone generators, like this one that I bought. So this one here is a little speaker, and then it's got basically one power, and then every single thing else is a ground. And what you do with that is, like, I bet this probably has enough power to do it right here. That little battery pack probably has power on it. I don't know if it does or not. Maybe it does. So the way it works is, So these are power, and I guess all the other ones are tone. I gotta look at the deal. Anyway, the idea is you would run these to all your little buttons, and then every time you go doo 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 like a phone. And then the other thing that happens is that you get these little relay boards, like this has these different little relays. And you would wire up some of these buttons to triggers to these relay boards, and then you can make them do stuff. Like, ow, fuck me, like break my elbow. Okay. Anyway, so you'd be able to rig these up so that, like, if you wanted them to like pop the trunk or anything you wanted to operate, you can make it do that. And the rest of this stuff is all part of the upper and lower console. Like, for instance, in my upper console, I'm going to have this little oxygen vent thing, right? So this is going to be mounted like this. Let's see, how's it going to be mounted? Yeah, so it's going to be mounted like this, and then this little oxygen thing is going to come down. Let's see. I don't know if this battery has any power. It might be dead. I can't tell. It's probably dead. I need to check it. Anyway, so this is going to be mounted up in the ceiling, right? And then when I press, I'll pick a button that I want it to operate. And then I'll press that, and this will come down, and it'll be flat like this, and it'll go, and then this will light up, and it'll go, and it'll make a little noise. Yeah, load it with pepper spray and point it at the gypsies. But you could do that. I thought about building a prop like that, like for my truck, when all the Black Lives Matter Antifa shit was going on. And I was gonna just hook up an extra windshield wiper sprayer and route it to the outside of the, like, you know, like right on the driver's side, just pointed right out. And then just fill it with, you know, some kind of pepper spray mix. You know, like, you can just take water and cayenne pepper, I don't know. Better than nothing. It'd be funny. Anyway. So I started working on this like a year ago. I started doing videos about this, and then I just left it for dead, and I haven't touched it since. And so I'm ready to start work on it. And I need to bring the car in here. So I'm going to bring the Night Rider in here, take the T-tops off so it's easy to get in and out, and start test fitting the dash and hooking up. I got to disconnect, I got to take apart the dash cluster, access the wiring that goes to this, and start getting it wired up, and then this gets mounted in there. Boopity boop. Don't accidentally pepper spray the kid at the Taco Bell drive-thru. If he doesn't get my goddamn order right, I will. Little prick. Speaking of Taco Bell, I feel like I gotta go take a shit already. I'm just being honest. All right, I gotta clean all the, I need to clean up in here. It's a mess. It's a terrible, terrible mess in here. My workspace is all filthy. So what I need to do was what I planned to do. And me and Hippie need to come in here and do it. I'd like to have more decorations in here, but I just can't afford to lose the space. So my plan was to get some measurements, go to the Home Depot, and basically level with that air conditioner. I want to put a shelving system, just a short, like 12 inch or something, but some kind of shelf. It goes all the way across to there and all the way across to there. And then there's just places I can put shelving. I just want to put shelving all along the top so that I can put stuff up off the floor instead of, so things that might be scattered amongst these tables and things, I could put all along up there. Like there's this little space behind the door here, like this space, right? So like, we designed it so that the door opens right here. It misses this, right? But there's a nice little bit of space right there. I need this space on this wall open so I can, when I have a car in here. So I really want to eliminate, I want to have as much space here as I can. There's not enough space to put the cabinet because from here to the door hinge is 15 inches. This fucking thing is 18 inches. You know, if it were a bit shallower, you know, I could put it completely behind the door, which would be great. But what is 15 inches is this rack over here, which is 14 inches. So basically, I could take that rolling rack, hell, I can do it right now, and put it right here. And then I could put stuff on that rack. Like, fuck, I can do it right now. I didn't do it before because I think the roll was in the way. Test it out, see how it fits. Because I need that wall to be clear so I have room for a car. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, see what happens on the door. It's fine. Bing. Fuck. This dude. Ah, man, this throws a monkey wrench on all my shit. Maybe not. Oh. Old lady texted me. I'm talking to the Golden Tiki here in Vegas about doing, they're considered doing a shrunken head ceremony for me. My old lady's texting me, this guy, Jeff, who I built one of his cars a long time ago, wants to send it to me to be worked on and revamped. And he wants to come here Thursday, and I was thinking about leaving Thursday, which means I have to stay at least another day or more, especially if it's delayed. But that might work out, I don't know. Because maybe I'll take that car with me to Texas and then bring it back. That might be a good idea, actually. He's going to have me revamp his car. His car is like car number maybe 13, I think it is. And it's just, you know, he's had it for over 10 years. 12 years, something like that, and it just needs sprucing up. He's had it in museums and all kinds of events and things, and some of the lights are burned out and shit. He just wants me to work on it. So I'm probably going to wrap it up for today. I just wanted to do that. Oops, I wanted to do that little project. Yeah, I guess I should explain. The Golden Tiki, they make little shrunken heads. You know in Beetlejuice, the shrunken head guy like Bob, right? They make shrunken heads of celebrities and present them to them at their bar, and they have them on display. This thing looks all crooked. What's going on here? Looks like this is... something's crooked. I can't figure out what it is. Maybe I'm just imagining. Maybe it's just this. And so they want to do a shrunken head ceremony for me. And I'm trying to pick a date. But I need to jump off here now. But I can tell you that we're gonna see it's leaning. There's no, I could swear it is. It totally is leaning to this direction. So which one of these? Is off? This thing is totally bent. That's down, that's down, that's down, that's down. Like there's one longer than the other. This tripod's fucked up. Is it this one? What is it about this? There it is. Okay. Sorry. Fucking driving me crazy. All right. I'm gonna just put this over here out of the way, and then, like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot more stuff very soon. I have to go right now. I'm gonna plug the phone in. And I don't know if I'm going to be back tonight, but like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of work. Trust me on this. So I'm going to just take this off of here. All right, that was a bad idea. Okay. Is the phone broken? What happened? No, there it is. I broke the phone. That's fine. Fucking Christ. I can't, I mean, it's like there's not a fucking place to put anything down in here. And I need to fix all this shit. I just can't stand it anymore. Too much crud everywhere. All right, there it is. I gotta go.